Hey y'all, it's Gigi and welcome back. So today I'm going to be reviewing the first book that I read, and I finished it on Christmas Day, which is when I got this book. I finished this book on Christmas Day, and it is honestly one of my favorite books ever. It is The Hunger Games. Okay, The Hunger Games is a book by Suzanne Collins. It was published in the year 2008, and it is the genre of action and a little bit of romance. Katniss Everdeen is the main character. Every year they have, in her country, they have a game, the Hunger Games. And it's where they put two kids from each district, one boy and one girl, into an arena and have them fight to the death. So I really liked this book just because Katniss was like, she went through all this emotional stuff during the book, and it was just really nice to read. And I can't ever put this down. Honestly, it was a 5 out of 5 for everything, and I recommend this book to every person who loves a good action story. So now I'm going to read you a little bit of an excerpt to one of my favorite parts. Through the crowd, I spot Gale, looking back at me with a ghost of a smile. As reapings go, this one at least has a slight entertainment factor. But suddenly I'm thinking of Gale and his 42 names in that big glass ball, and how the odds are not in his favor. Not compared to a lot of the other boys. And maybe he's thinking the same thing about me, because his face darkens and he turns away. But there are still thousands of slips, I wish I could whisper to him. It's time for the drawing. Ivy Trinket says, as she always does, ladies first, and crosses to the big glass ball with the girls' names. She reaches in her hand deep into the ball and pulls out a slip of paper. The crowd draws in a collective breath, and then you can hear a pin drop. And I'm feeling nauseous and so desperately hoping that it's not me. It's not me. It's not me. Ivy Trinket crosses back to the podium, smooths the slip of paper, and reads out a name in a clear voice. And it's not me. It's Primrose Everdeen. So anyway, y'all, this is one of my favorite books of all time, and I definitely recommend that you go read it. And if you can't read it, I recommend listening to the audiobook. It is super good, and 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Definitely go read it, and that was book 1 out of 15.